today we're going to talk about MMA. And not people punching each other and kicking each other. Which
Unfortunately.
I'm also a big fan of. We'll do that some other time. But we're talking about the Modern Music Act. Wait.
Musicalization.
Modernization Act?
Modernization, yeah.
The Music Modernization Act.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find this. Come on. Oh, fucking porn.
So Chris is now our...
And we're back to porn again.
Yeah. It always comes back to porn again. Chris is going to be our official fact checker, so if we're just talking shit and going blah, 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 like, oh wait, then Chris can actually look it up so we're not just blind leading the blind.
Yeah, Music Modernization Act.
That's what we're talking about. And basically what that is, it's a bill that's passed down the States, because if they pass in the States, then the whole rest of the world has to do it as well. And it's going to...
Or else.
Yeah, it's going to change all the streaming services. And it's a good thing for musicians, because musicians can actually make a decent buck now. Because right now, do you mind Googling this again, what people make on Spotify and Apple?
Oh,
So,
God.
I think what it was for 4,000 plays
Yeah.
on Spotify, you get $1. And for
What?
oh wait, it's 4,000 plays on Apple, you get $1. 7,000 on Spotify. It's something like that. And then so the band gets $1. But if you're in a record company, the record company gets $1 and disseminates it to the band, and the band splits it 5 ways. So that $1 really becomes like 10 cents off of like 7,000 plays.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, if a radio station played your song, you got 10 cents every time it happened. So like back in the days, like the Rolling Stones had this thing about satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
It earned each band member $20 a day just from their radio songs. This is back in the 70s or 60s or whatever it was. Everlast from House of Pain, jump around.
Yeah.
That's my mailbox money, man. I go to the mailbox every week, and I get a nice check from Jump Around.
Yeah.
But once it all switched over to Spotify, like, what's the BTO or Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Yeah.
They were talking about how, like, the most they ever got paid was like $55, where back in the day they get like $1,000 or $2,000. And that's, again, split between all the members in the band and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So right now, Spotify's losing money. They're not making any money.
Yeah.
Which is weird. And Apple's not making a lot of money. So none of these companies are making a lot of money, but the bands are getting shit. Like they're getting nothing. So this new bill's kind of...
Yeah, it's weird because I know people who pay monthly for Spotify, for example.
Yeah.
And they don't actually use it. Like they use it once in a while when they're partying or something, but they don't use it on their cars and that kind of thing.
What do they use in their cars? What do you play? Do you have anything?
I have Spotify. Yeah.
Do you listen to that a lot, or?
Yeah, I use a lot. But what I do, I download the songs and I play that while I'm working.
Like a playlist, you download a playlist?
Or just albums, like download albums and that kind of thing.
So you download on
and then
Spotify.
I refresh, then I refresh them, like, I install some once, I delete some and get a new one. So I'm into it right now, I'm going to use that. But to streaming itself, it's just at home, right?
Yeah, well, you want Wi-Fi, you want to stream it yourself.
Exactly,
especially,
And then, every week, 2 times, 3 times a week, like I listen a lot.
Yeah. I think
I'm using the Made for You a lot.
Yeah, exactly. My wife loves that. She gets a new playlist. She's like, oh my god. Like,
that's good. And then what's that? And then never heard of that before.
Yeah, and Spotify's like suggested some good bands. I think we talked about this one time, like Freakbird. Or Tweetbird. They just some random band. I would have never heard of them otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's fucking good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's good. It has its uses, but Spotify, the guys who created that are the same people who created BitTorrent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They basically took the same idea, and then they're the ones. They're losing money, but I think the top guys at the top are still making a little bit. They're streaming tons, and it's a huge thing, right? But Apple Music pays almost double what Spotify pays.
Yeah.
Which is why I
heard about that.
want to use Apple Music.
I read about that actually.
I switched to YouTube recently because I had a free trial, and they pay the worst. They're paying like I can't remember. Let's say Apple's at 10 cents, which is not. It's a little bit less. And Spotify would be 6, and then YouTube is like
3,
1 or 2. It's like it was like a 0.000017 kind of thing. You have a hard time with that?
Why do you think?
I'm trying to make sense of this.
How do you think every single new album, every single band are there? Why there's like just?
I think it's exposure.
Exactly, but it's because of they make more money. If people have access on Spotify to their songs, and artistic stuff, podcasts are everywhere. It doesn't matter.
That's podcasting.
No, podcasting, but more about like, wow, okay, I'm gonna get nothing there, but I'm gonna have more people on my shows.
Yeah.
Because of that, right?
It's like free advertising in a way.
Yeah.
At the same time, man, like musicians have always been kind of shafted at the end of all that money's made. The musicians always get the least amount, right?
Yeah.
One of the things the MMA Act is going to do is, I guess you could say MMA, but when it takes effect, like in 3 years, I think it's 2021, is the record, if you're on a label, they have to split everything with you 50-50.
Uh-huh.
Before, like, okay, back in the day, they would give you 10 cents per song, right? So you put out an album, 10 songs, everyone got $1, right? Instead of albums for $7. You found that, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then what happened is all the punk bands started putting out albums with like 30 songs or 20 something songs, but they're only like, a minute long.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whoa. We're just gonna give you 10 cents a song for the first 10 songs, and that's it. Right?
Yeah, if you go more,
yeah. So the more than that, you don't get anything else.
That's
for it.
funny.
Yeah. So what did you find there, Chris?
Okay, well, YouTube is the worst payout.
Yeah. So what's the numbers? Did it say?
0.00074 cents per stream on YouTube.
So you would need 1,000 streams to make 7 cents.
I don't have my calculator up.
How many zeros was that? 3 zeros?
Three zeros, yeah.
3 zeros. So then you need 10,000 plays to get 7 cents from them, and then your record label takes most of the money.
If you want to support the band you love and play that a lot today,
Oh, you'd
it
have
doesn't
to
make a lot of
just
difference,
fucking
right?
keep it
We
on
need everyone
constant.
to listen to that.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the next one?
Next one is Pandora.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Pandora. I had that for a little while, but
What?
it
Never
just
heard of
disappeared. Yeah.
So
There's
there's
that, and Groove Shark was another one, but
Yeah, I heard of that.
then there's Spotify,
Yeah.
which is third worst.
third worst.
Oh yeah, we're going from fucking
YouTube,
worst pay-
Pandora, Spotify.
Google.
Can you take a quick screenshot of that? I'm gonna put it up on the so people can see it.
Apparently there was a place to download.
All right, don't worry about it. We can do it after.
What if I do it like this? Hey, watch me geek out here.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chris can't operate a cell phone.
Yeah, and how do you screenshot? Is it like fucking
There you go.
something like that?
Don't worry, we'll do it after, man.
We have our
look at
own
that.
Lenine.
There we go.
Lenini.
Hey,
Lenini.
welcome back, friends. Oh, here we go.
Lenini cantor.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
here, let's listen here.
Okay, yeah, so, it actually,
Pandora, Spotify.
sorry?
YouTube, then Pandora, Spotify. Worst to best so far.
Yeah.
iTunes the best.
We're working
The better one.
Yeah. The Google,
Google has their own music there, you know that.
I guess so,
Yeah, they do.
Deezer, whatever
Never
that
heard
is,
that,
yeah. Amazon,
Oh.
Apple Music,
Oh, yeah.
and then Tidal, never heard of them, Rhapsody, and the best is Xbox. Xbox Music. Yeah.
Oh, really?
They're
Oh, I saw it when I had an Xbox. What did they pay?
Microsoft, eh?
0.0273.
So it's still 0.02, so 1/100th of a cent.
Yeah.
So you have to have 100 plays to make 2 cents. 1,000 plays will make you 20 cents. 10,000 plays will make you $2.
How much do you
That's the
think?
best.
How much do you think
I
would
think.
be the best price for a play on a platform? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, because that's the thing. I was looking all over for it. And if you guys know what the actual thing is going to be, it would be great. No one can say what the new price is going to be. They said bands are going to be able to like demand a certain amount. Like,
yeah, because we
Yeah,
have
there was
millions and
something
millions,
in there about
millions
that.
and millions around the world playing that thing every second. You know, like
Yeah, because
we don't have like a perfect idea how how much those songs are played.
yeah.
You know, like-
you know there's going to be
Well, no, you
some,
can
it's
find
hard.
out. Yeah, you can find out.
Yeah, I know.
you know there's going to be some jerk musician out there where it's like, I want $100 per stream, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they're never going to get it, right?
They're
That's
not
not gonna
going to get it.
But a reasonable amount, like even like, 5 cents, 10 cents. That's a reasonable amount, you know.
Yeah.
Even man, compared to that 0.002 or 0.02,
That
Even
was
1
zero
cent.
two.
that was the
So-
best.
So like two and a bit cents.
200s.
No, it's
Was it 0.02?
It's not even 1
that
cent.
was, that was dollars, right?
Oh, it's dollars. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
Yeah.
so. It's 2 cents per play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's actually.
2.7 cents.
And if
per
you look
play.
at the bar, man,
not
that
that bad.
bar compared to Spotify is like triple the length or
Yeah.
more, right? Like
Yeah.
it's quite quite significant.
Yeah, you're gonna post the graph,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And that's
And maybe about like a rule, like let's say, if it's good for the band. Like if I'm a well-known band, and I have like 10, 20, 100 times more play than another well-known band, but smaller. And then when you reach some point, you get a little bit less than the others. The others. I don't know if we have to go for every band the same price, or make like when you make more money, you pay more taxes.
okay.
That kind of thing. Make work on that kind of thing, right? Like if you're gonna Beatles. You're gonna play Beatles. You're gonna have the same thing. You're gonna pay the same thing. We're gonna pay a little bit less, or what? You know what I mean?
I'm not quite sure. Sorry.
Like if I'm a small band, but I'm a good band. I have like a good number of followers and people listen it. But it's not even close to a band who's all the way over there and like having way more people listening. And there's like a percentage that you can decrease them a little bit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
So these smaller bands.
It's a little bit more money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember like it was like a year or two ago I looked into this, and it's like seeing which streaming services pay better, right? And from what I found at the time was Apple Music was actually better for paying out independent artists.
Yeah.
Okay. Give them a little bit better.
Yeah, because if you're an independent, you're gonna make more of that off that stream, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're connected to a company, well, that music company is gonna get the money first, and then they'll pay you out.
That's what it should be. If an independent artist can get their music on Apple,
Yeah.
and they don't need a record label. Because the record labels take fucking so much. And that's another thing that's going to change too. They're going to go 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Like Rogan's had a bunch of people on his podcast. He had like, he had Everlast on. He had Vinny Paz from Jedi Mind Tricks on. He had a singer, some band back in the 90s. Not the Cranberries, but a different band. But she was quite knowledgeable about the whole thing. And she's explaining it. He's like, man, like, it's like, yeah, we'd sell like 1 million albums and make like, when it's all said and done, I got to like 20 grand for it. Like, then you go on tour, and so like all this shit, man. It's crazy. And he's like, Spotify was trying to get his podcast onto Spotify. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm gonna give you my shit for free.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give me like, he's like, I can just do it myself and make way more money.
Way more money. Yeah.
But he kind of grew his podcast himself.
Falling over here.
But for an independent artist, let's say your first 1,000 streams.
Cancel that thing.
But let's say your first 1,000 streams, you get like 10 cents, and then your next 8,000 streams, you get like 5 cents, and after that, you only get 2 cents or whatever.
Yeah.
So your first 1,000, you're like, holy shit, we actually made some money, man. Like,
exactly.
Like we can pay for our strings and buy a fucking.
Make the budget. That the minimum requirement to get paid that much is like 1,000. Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what you were suggesting. It sounded like it's just a different approach.
Yeah, true.
But then it's gonna get artists to be like, yeah, let's put up another song. Let's put up another song. Be consistent and keep growing. And like why not?
Yeah.
Right? Like
more material, right? Like yeah. But I don't understand because we have the biggest podcast in Brazil is like a nerdcast. It's like about a bunch of things.
Is it actually Nerdcast?
It's Jovem Nerd. It's called Nerdcast.
Okay. There's one up in North America. It's different, but yeah.
Yeah. And this is one of the biggest in Brazil, right? And now they are making, advertising for Spotify because they finally hooked them up into, because they had their own platform. They still have it on their own app and everything. And there's lots of, visualizations, that kind of thing. And now they are hooking up with Spotify, and I didn't understand that. Why are they doing that? Why are they going to the Spotify? If everyone who know them, they have their own app, and that's bad.
Spotify's probably like, here's 100 grand.
Yeah.
There you go. Put it on their shit.
Yeah.
You might not.
You're gonna regret it later, but you have to leave.
But it gets enough people.
You have to share with us all the things you do like in 5 years. Yeah. And they were like, okay.
Yeah. That's my guess. But they probably give them a good chunk of cash just to be associated with them, and then all of if they have 100,000 or hundreds of thousands of millions of viewers or listeners, those people will go, to that and check it out. Like, oh, I can listen to it on Spotify. Maybe I'll get Spotify. Maybe my friend has Spotify, and my Spotify and Apple, they have that family sharing thing.
Yeah.
My wife's on Spotify. I'm like, I won't do it. Let's just go on Apple. She's like, nah, I got my playlist. I don't want to switch them.
Yeah.
But if you have family sharing and one person's on, the next person will go and it just keeps adding on. Maybe something like that, just to get the.
Does Rogan he shares in audio?
Oh, it's on YouTube as well. He doesn't.
Yeah, because he does it like in video and stuff.
But it's
right?
also you just get his podcast on iTunes and on Google. It's like Stitcher, I think.
Okay.
So it's
I was watching YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, that's a platform you used to watch him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to it mostly like just when I'm booting around.
Yeah.
Transiting around.
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that, ride my bike, whatever. It's,
Yeah.
But YouTube helps because YouTube's a big search engine, right? So obviously, because we're gonna put this on YouTube, so there's a reason why we're doing it.
Yeah.
And then SoundCloud. Does SoundCloud pay anything?
It didn't say anything about SoundCloud.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I think they just give you free hosting.
Yeah.
You can put up as much shit as you want, kind of thing. Well, you can put up 3 hours, and after that, you got to pay
Yeah, I'd
3
have
hours
to
per
look
month.
into that.
No, I did look into it recently.
Yeah.
So we can put all our. That's what we're gonna do with this: is put it all up onto SoundCloud, and then I can upload it to iTunes and Stitcher from there.
Like, is there like advertising on SoundCloud? Because I don't recall last
I don't
time
think so.
I used it. I don't recall any stupid ad.
I don't know why SoundCloud feels old already for me. Right? Like
It totally does, man. Yeah.
You know, it feels like.
Just 2 years ago, I was uploading something. I'm like, oh yeah, it seems like MySpace exactly.
Yeah, MySpace, like, we went on and off and off.
Yeah.
Okay, where is it?
I like it though. It's a good platform. Man.
It is. You can leave the comments in each part too, like, oh, I like this part.
If you find a song you like, you can share it to your page and stuff like that, but it does feel like MySpace in that kind of sense.
Yeah, it feels
Even the
like,
graphic, like the layout,
Yeah.
just kind of feels.
Because I was using that for like my
Black Level.
my Black Level stuff there, right? And it was good, right? You know, you get the feedback, right?
There's also
Random
some
people just listening to it and going like, "Hey, I like this section,"
Which
you
is
know,
good,
right,
yeah.
right where the build up is fucking cool, right?
Yeah, people can actually go to that spot and click on it, can't they?
And that, right in that
right on
timeline.
this, I really like this thing you did on the end of this riff. Awesome, and he comments just there, right? Like,
Right there, yeah.
And maybe at the time I was using it, it didn't happen yet, or I don't know if it is on SoundCloud, but like you don't have those internet assholes that would come on there and say this part sucks. You should
there's less.
don't quit your day job there.
A lot less douchey bullshit. Yeah.
Trolls, no trolls, right?
like you said the other day. Like,
Don't feed the trolls.
yeah, don't feed the trolls. Feed the trolls. At least right now, right? Like,
Well-
hey, you want a troll? No problem. You know, some more comments.
I don't know if it works on SoundCloud, but SoundCloud, but I know it does on YouTube. Because there's an interaction. Whether people go thumbs up or thumb down, or they comment positive or negative, even if you reply to them, it counts as an interaction.
Yeah.
So it just keeps boosting up your video, right? So
Yeah.
it's a
Troll
smart way to do it.
me.
YouTube's so weird, man. There's this guy. He has this like little conspiracy channel thing.
Uh-huh.
He's getting 50 views, 100 views, and he did a thing about Khabib and Conor for the fight a couple weeks ago. It was a big brawl and a big fight on it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he's like, I literally went to bed and I woke up the next day and I had 2,000 new subscribers and 1 million views.
See?
Yeah, just like that, and boom.
Yeah.
He's like, my friends who did the same thing, now they're touring around the world. Fans pay for them just to go from city to city and just travel around, just going to different places and doing like interviews and podcasts. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, just like that. He's like, because he said basically he's ready to give up. He's been doing it for 2 years.
Yeah.
He's getting 50 views
2
on
years.
average. Yeah, 50 views on average. He said a good video with 200 or 300, and then all of a sudden just 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. The name's Jerry something, but whatever. It's not important. But it's kind of an interesting platform, YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the our take on the Modern Music Act.
Music Modernization Act.
Music Modernization Act. I had to say that because it's easy for me because I'm an English speaker. No, I'm not.
Hopefully, it was informative for you.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not. There's probably nothing in there. You're just watching a bunch of drunks sitting around a table fucking shooting the shit.
I mean, I don't know.